Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So this is, I believe, part 12. So I have just been flying around for a little bit. So we are going to have a look at some quests. Got quite a lot to look at, so hopefully we can get plenty done. So I actually think our potions may be ready now. We were brewing those in the last episode. I don't know if it only counts as actual playtime or if, because I've been away from the game, if it still works. So we'll go and have a look at that.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Right, okay, so our potions, our ingredients still going to take a little bit of time. So we're going to have to come back to that in a moment. Okay, so I've let a little bit of time pass. I've done a little bit of decorating in here, made it all nice and purple, so it's my favourite colour. So this plant should be ready to collect now, which it is. Okay, I don't know if I actually just collected any, but let's go over to the potion station, see if we can make anything. So we got the endurance potion. I think it's the focus potion we need. Is that right? So let's do that. It's only going to take 60 seconds, so hopefully we'll get that nice and quick. So then we've got the Maxima Endurus and use them simultaneously. Okay, so we actually already have those, so let's... The Maxima Potion, let's do that. And then the Endurus, let's do that. Perfect, now we're like... Oh, that's cool. So that's like a defensive potion, which is really, really nice. That's going to definitely help in combat. I don't know why he wants us to use them at the same time, but there we go. So just a couple more seconds on this. I'll show you around my room of requirement. It might be a little bit over the top for some people, but I just love the colour purple, so that's how it is. So we've got purple everything. If I could turn Deek purple, I would. I'm just going to move this. I'm going to change the colour. There we go.
Good work here.
See, Deek likes it. So our potion should be ready now. Let's collect that. Wonderful. Acquire and use the focus potion. So that one's focus. Let's take that.
Excellent.
Perfect. Now we can attend our potions class. So I think we're just going to flew our way there. Should be this one. It's not that one. So let's go to quests. Professor Sharp's assignments. Attend potions class during the day. Okay, so it's not that one. It isn't that one. I think maybe we just have to follow... Maybe just follow the sign. Oh, we can reveal something. Perfect. I didn't mean to skip that so quickly. I said that's where we need to be. So let's go to here. We should already have the flu. Divination, Central Hall, potions. Perfect. So let's go to our next potions class. And I don't know if we're going to learn I think we learn a spell actually rather than a new potion.
When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
So I think we just need to go and
How are your assignments coming along?
talk to him, yeah?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got
Depulso.
it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should.
So let's just assign some of these.
It's best not to go flinging your classmates out. I suggest you go with the enchanted Depulso. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem totally determined to master your spellcasting.
Perfect. So there we go. That's a new spell for the arsenal. This definitely is going to come in helpful when we're doing those Merlin trials, because I know there was one earlier that I couldn't use Accio with, but I think we should be able to use Depulso. So if we come across that again, we're definitely going to give that a go. So let's see what else we've got. So we do have a main story quest with Sebastian, which is very... I think it's quite... No, it's not nearby. Or we've got some side missions. So what do we get from these? House tokens is going to take a long time, so we're not going to focus on that. Conjuration. We'll get some new appearances. Summoner's Court. So I think some of these are... That one is going to take a bit of exploration, so we won't do that one. So some of these I think are just like fetch quests. So like this one, for example, is just a delivery quest. So let's see if we can, how easy that is. We'll see if we can go and deliver something. Okay, wow. Okay, no, maybe not then, because it's quite a way out that we've not discovered yet, and I want to try and get plenty done in this episode. So let's try maybe the Honeydukes thing. I know Gareth was saying about the secret passage to Honeydukes, or Honeydukes cellar rather. So I think, yeah, that's going to be the closest. Defense against the dark arts. So let's try and do this, and then perhaps maybe we'll go and do Summoner's Court.
Travel broadens the mind.
And then when we've done Summoner's Court, maybe we'll go and do the main mission.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Okay, so we've just received another owl from Professor Sharp. So we have quite a lot. We've read most of them, but so what's his assignments? I think it'll be under quests, yeah. Yeah, so his new assignments are potions, yeah. So again, if we want to learn these sort of things, we'll do those through the potions. So as I've said before, I might do some of these little side quests off camera, just because I don't want to spend too much time on those. But it does help in terms of like XP and things. But we are going to do this one. So, oh wait, no, this is the main quest. Hold on. This isn't what we want. We will come back to find the statue of the one-eyed witch. Okay, so we will come back to Sebastian just a bit later on. So we actually do want to do this one. And I think it should be... We'll try the grand staircase. So yeah, we'll definitely go back and see Sebastian. But we need to find the one-eyed witch.
Revelio.
So by the looks of it, it's up there.
You can tell me all.
So I think she's going to be around here somewhere. Yes,
This
so
looks like
I
the right
think this
statue.
is the statue.
Now, what was the password? Descendium.
So yeah, this passageway to Honeyduke's cellar is obviously quite a famous
Goodness.
secret in the Harry Potter
This was all
world.
down here. be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Okay. Okay, so we need Reparo, so that's this one. So let's leave Incendio for now because I think we have it on our we have it on our combat list, so we don't really need it right now.
Repair.
The repairing animations are
That seems to have done the trick.
they're just really satisfying. Like I love every time you perform that, it is very satisfying. So let's go down in the lift. This is a lot more elaborate than I was expecting. It is always just described as a secret passageway that gets you into the cellar, but this is a lot more grand.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
I agree, actually. I agree. There's literally the secrets around every corner, which is amazing, and I think especially I think the world that's laid out in this universe is probably like just really suits itself to being a game because there's so much you can explore. Hopefully, there's not too many spiders.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
There we go.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Okay, let's... They've really gone to great lengths to make sure that every spell is sort of incorporated very nicely into the mechanics of the world. Like, just to get from A to B, you really need to know your spells.
I'll make it across. Repair. Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh. See, we'll occasionally hit the wrong one, which is quite funny sometimes.
Revelio.
Missing anything? No, it doesn't look like it. There is a chest over there, though. We'll grab that.
This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate.
We'll grab that. We've got some gloves. They're not really going to do us any good. But it's fine, because it's a collectible at the end of the day. It's still something that we can gather. You never know. It might suit a look that we've not discovered yet. So, I believe... No, that's wrong. See, that's cool, because now with the upgrade I had on Incendio, it now releases like a ring. So now you can light up things, sort of like multiple things at once. So those robes may actually be useful, not the rugged ones.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
He says that a lot.
I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
Okay. So I'm going to grab this chest as well if I can get to it.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Yes, so then we'll get this chest and then we'll go back to Gareth. So I think I'm just gonna fast travel just to save some time. Okay, so I think we're meeting Gareth somewhere that I've not actually been yet, so I'm sort of as close as I can be. And I think we may discover some more flue flames, which is cool. Or do I? Or maybe I'll just fly. I don't know. Yeah, let's fly. At least it gets us up here pretty quick. But I do need to be in there, so we'll fly. And then is there any flue flames?
Now that I've got my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges. If I can find any.
So again, that's really cool. It's cool that things like that, like that's a very, very early introductory side quest that we did earlier that, you know, he's being referenced here. She's obviously playing by herself because nobody wants to play with her. I would have played with her, but obviously that's not something that they included, which I get why. I know a lot of people are disappointed, but I get it.
Again. Were you able?
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them. Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant. Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
Perfect. So yeah, there we go. That was a nice, easy, quick task that we can do. We have gained a talent point and we've leveled up. So let's have a look at this gear that we found earlier. So I like this one because it actually does have something sort of slotted in there. This has much better attack. And they are very nice, actually. They're very, very nice. So I think if I change... I'm going to keep those on because we've not had a change of wardrobe in a while. We'll go for the house scarf. And... yeah, that's no good. But I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to see what's underneath anyway. So, yeah, you can't. So we'll just keep that for now. But I do like those robes. I think we'll keep the hat and glasses. Or maybe we'll keep the glasses. Yeah, we'll go hatless for a while. It's saying I've got... oh yeah, I picked some gloves up, didn't I? Yeah, but we don't need those. Perfect. So let's go to the quests and let's try... yeah, let's go for a main quest. Because we're actually very sort of over-leveled for the main quests at the moment. So I think we're a little bit ahead of the quests, which may be intentional, I'm not sure. But as I said, I may tackle some of those side quests off camera just because otherwise this may turn into a 100-part series, which maybe some of you want, but maybe not.
Over here.
You'll have to let me know. If you want more side quests, then let me know in the comments. If not, I'm going to start playing them off camera just to save a bit of time.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Cool. So he's just sort of let us in on a little secret. That's sort of, he opened up to us there and told us something that perhaps he shouldn't. He showed us the Undercroft, which was supposed to be a secret between him and Ominous. Gold dragon eyes. Okay, let's have a look at. Let's just quickly check those out, and then we'll speak to Sebastian. Gold. Oh, okay. So the defense on them is very good. Wow, that's quite a look. I don't think we're quite ready for a look like that. So we will stick with what we know. We'll stick with the round rims, and yeah, let's have a talk to him. See what he's got to say. I think he may ask us about some of our secrets. So he's just opened up. So maybe we should tell him a little bit more.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
So we definitely want to learn
Get the
this.
feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
So yeah, this is a sort of, I suppose, planting the seed for what's to come with Sebastian, because as we know from the build up to this, he is going to be teaching us, or he's going to be involved in some way about learning the unforgivable spells.
Ready to actually try it out?
Which is interesting. So we have just learnt Confringo, which is another damaging spell.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses.
Okay.
Good for you. Nice work.
Okay.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I got it.
Well done.
Perfect.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous, and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Okay, so we've opened up to Sebastian as well. I know we spoke to Natty about it in a previous part, and it's one of them. I know we're not supposed to be telling people, but I do think we need to build up relationships. It didn't really give me a choice in that one. I suppose it did.
Sebastian. Wait.
Oh dear.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Okay, so he's a very threatening guy. So yeah, but I don't want to get on his bad side.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Okay, so yeah, Ominous is he's intense. He's an intense guy, but I did try and stick up for Sebastian. He stuck up for us with the library earlier, so I did try and stick up for him. Fortunately, he's a lot more perceptive than we've sort of given credit for, I think. The sunrise robe. So let's just see what this sort of looks like. Okay, it's very bright. I'll stick with those for now. So let's have a look at our quests and see what we can do moving forward. So, improve your magical ability to access the next trial. So yeah, we need to, by the looks of it, we have to do more side quests. So maybe acquire and use the invisibility potion, the thunder brew potion against enemies. Okay, so I wonder what, maybe if we just continue traveling around, we may discover new things. So let's do something a little bit more fun. Let's go try out the Summoner's Court. What's this? Oh no, so we do have a main mission. Okay, yeah, let's go do that then. Let's go do that. So let's track this. Let's go do the main mission. We'll see where this leads. I'm not quite sure where this one is heading, but we'll give it a go. So
I'd like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
okay, so Professor Garlic has just offered to teach us Wingardium Leviosa. So acquire and use venomous tentacular. I've got some of that. Acquire and use mandrake. I don't think I've got any mandrake. No, okay. Unlock by acquiring mandrake seeds. Okay, so I need to actually go and buy that. So we won't focus on that for now. But I didn't realise we could learn that spell. I thought that the Levioso was the only one we could do. But apparently we can do the Wingardium Leviosa. So we'll learn that soon. For now, let's go speak to Professor Fig and see what he has to say.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Okay guys, so I think we're going to call it a day there. So we have revealed the map chamber, which is obviously very, very similar, if not identical to the map that we actually use ourselves. It's just a lot more starry. So,
it's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell.
Okay.
It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Okay, so we've got some more assignments to do from the professors, things like that. We do need to start these ancient magic trials, which you have just found out about. So, yeah, there's a lot to take in. There's a lot that we've just learned. So I do think it's a good time to end it there. So thank you once again for joining me. If you have been following the journey, thank you so much. And if you're just joining us now, thank you so much once again. I appreciate your time, guys. If you are enjoying this as we're going through, please like the videos. It really, really helps. And please subscribe to the channel so that we can keep producing more content for you. Please comment if you have anything nice you want to say. And I will catch you in the next one. So thank you so much. Goodbye.